안녕하세요, 여러분. So far, in chapter 8, we have learned the grammar verb일까요? Shall we? And then the irregular. And then the last time, adjective verb neo, expressing thoughts and feelings. This time, we are going to practice chapter 5, those three grammars. So, it's a self-check time. Can you see? Number 1, 우리 내일 영화 볼까요? And then 네 좋아요. 내일 같이 blank. So number 1, 우리 and then 을까요? You can remember shall we, is it? So 우리 내일 영화 볼까요? Shall we watch movie tomorrow? And then said 네 좋아요. 내일 같이 let's watch. How can you say? The verb 을까요? The answer is always used verb 아요, 해요, 오요. So 네 좋아요. Sure. Good. 내일 같이 let's watch. How can you say? Let's watch. 보다 is the to see. So let's watch. You can say 내일 같이 보아요 become 봐요. 네 좋아요. 내일 같이 봐요. So the whole translation is shall we watch movie tomorrow? Yes, sure. Good. Tomorrow, let's watch together. Like this. Number 2. 저는 어제 클래식 음악을 blank go 공원에서 blank walk. So 저는 is I subject. 저는 어제 yesterday classic 음악 is a classic music. classic 음악을 and then go. So verb go. So 음악 we use the 듣다 listen. So 듣다 original verb is to listen. So 음악을 듣고 공원에서 걷다. So he or she talking about yesterday. So 어제 공원에서 걷다 past tense. How can you conjugate? 걷다 and then at is a vowel. So 걷다 supporting consonant is changes to l. So 어제 공원에서 걸었어요. Like this. So the whole translation is yesterday, I listened to classic music and I walked in the park like this. Number 3, 내일 시청에서 음악회가 있어요. 우리 음악회에서 음악을 blank question. 내일 is a tomorrow. 시청에서 시청 is a city hall and 음악회 is the music concert. So 음악회가 있어요. There is a music concert at the city hall tomorrow. And then 우리 음악회에서 음악을 blank and then question. This is the shall we, right? 우리 is the subject and then 음악을 shall we 음악을 original verb is the 듣다. So 듣다을까요? Shall we? How can you conjugate? verb을까요? There is a this is vowel. So because of this 듣다, the supporting consonant 드 changes to 르. So 들을까요? Like this. So the whole translation is tomorrow there is a music concert at the city hall. Shall we listen the music at the concert? Like this. Number 4. A said 선생님 떡볶이 blank 진짜 blank and then filling. And then B said 하하, 물을 좀 blank drink요. So A, B looks like A is the student and B is the teacher. A student said, teacher, 떡볶이 진짜 really I think must be spicy. And then B, teacher said, 하하하, please drink some water. 물을 좀 drink. How can you say? 물을 좀. Original verb is the 마시다. And then please do something. In chapter 6, the grammar, please do something. Verb 으세요. 마시다. How can you conjugate? 물을 좀 마시세요. And then A said, 선생님, 떡볶이 진짜 spicy. How can you say? Original adjective is the 맵다. And then express your feeling is 맵네요, right? 떡볶이 진짜 맵네요. 맵다 is adjective, so 떡볶이가 진짜 맵네요. So the whole translation is A said, teacher, the tteokbokki is so hot. And then B said, haha, please drink some water, like this. And number 5, A said, 선생님, 한국 날씨 blank, 진짜 blank, feeling. B said, 네, 맞아요, you're right. 많이 추워요, it's really cold. B said that, yes, you are right, it's very cold. So A must said about the cold. 춥다, something, is it? So A said, teacher, 선생님, 한국 날씨 blank, 진짜 cold. Original adjective is to 춥다, and then express your feeling and thought. So 춥네요. 춥다 is adjective, so 한국 날씨가 춥네요. So the whole translation is, A said, teacher, the Korean weather is so cold. And then B said, yes, you're right, it's very cold, like this. So everyone, how do you think about those questions number 1 to 5? If there is something you don't understand, please go back to each chapter and study again, please, and you can try again. In chapter 8, we have studied verb일까요, shall we, and then the irregular, and then 네요, express feeling. You guys can make a conversation with those grammars. Let's check. In this letter, I used the teacher, but you guys can use your friend's name instead of teacher. So let's see. Hello, teacher. 안녕하세요, 선생님. Did you have a good weekend? Korean people say this expression, 주말 잘 지냈어요? Always said like this. So, did you have a good weekend? Have a good weekend. 주말 잘 지냈어요? And then Korean people also said this sentence a lot. 잘 지냈어요? How are you? So, 잘 지냈어요 translated as how are you? And also can said, did you have a good weekend? 주말 잘 지냈어요? You also can said. And I walked in the park on the weekend. On the weekend is the 주말에, right? So I walked. 저는 걸었어요. I walked in the park. 저는 공원에서 걸었어요. And I walked in the park on the weekend. 저는 공원에서 걸었어요. So time, 주말에 come to the first. So you can say 주말에 저는, or you can say 저는 주말에 공원에서 걸었어요. You can say. Basically, walk is just walk, right? But people used to walk, get refreshing, like air, and then think about something. They used to walk. You also can say 산책하다, on purpose to relax his or her mind. So you can say 저는 주말에 공원에서 걸었어요, or 산책했어요. Also, translation is similar. And the weather was really nice. The weather, 날씨가 was really nice. 정말 좋았어요. Past tense, 날씨가 정말 좋았어요. The weather was really nice. And do you know that park, teacher? And you can say, 선생님, teacher, do you know that park? No, original verb is the 알다. So, 선생님, 그 공원, that park, 알아요? Do you know? Do you know that park, teacher? 선생님, 그 공원 알아요? You can say. And shall we clean in the park tomorrow? So, shall we is a 을까요? Right? And then in the park, 공원에서, and then clean. So, clean is 청소하다, is verb, original verb is 청소하다, to clean something. So, shall we clean the park tomorrow? So, 내일 공원에서 in the park 청소할까요? Shall we clean in the park tomorrow? You can say. So far, we have studied a lot of grammar from chapter 1 to chapter 8. So I can say to you, if you study well, A1 level, you guys can make a conversation, basic conversational, like a conversation. It's very useful when you travel to Korea. Only A1 level, you can make a lot of sentences. So please study well, A1 level, And then A2 level, there are a lot of useful expression when you travel or talk with the Korean people. So if you study A1 level very well, and then A2 level is not so difficult. If you study don't well A1 level, it might be very difficult A2 level to understand. So please focus on A1 level well and then keep going, study. I want to say to you, 화이팅. Korean people used to say cheer you up. So 화이팅 about your A1 level and A2 Korean level and B1 level as well. If there is any question, please leave me a comment. And I want to say to you, thank you for watching. We will see in the next video. 안녕히 계세요.